She invented the AeroBrush technology. Her work's been featured in hundreds of magazines, including Vogue, Glamour, Cosmo, Allure. She's been on the Today Show, Good Morning America, so she certainly is a beauty expert, and we're so lucky to have her here to share with us a little bit more about how Envy came about and how you can experience the beauty with benefits.
Well, I'm really excited about sharing the product with you. It is a true airbrush product, and I actually developed it to be the gentlest way of applying makeup to the skin, because you just mist it on just like you're misting your face with water. It is paraben free and talc free. That's really important. Talc is a powder. Powder is drying. Powder goes into your pores and clogs your pores. So we don't have any of that in there. It's great for all skin types and all skin tones. So it actually allows your own skin tone to come through, and you can actually build this product up by layering it. So one mist is like the application that you would get with a tinted moisturizer. Two is like the application of a liquid, and three is like an oil based or a mineral based powder that is heavier, and you can cover anything by simply layering it, so you control the coverage. It is totally wear resistant and water resistant. When water resistant, you can swim in this all day long. You can be in extreme humidity and it will not come off unless you use your gentle cleanser. The spray pattern, if you look at the spray, it is a very narrow spray pattern. You see how narrow that is? So when you mist your face, you just do a little tiny zigzag right down the center. And so that way it gives you the coverage right down the center where you need it most, and then it sort of feathers itself back. You're gonna pick the shade that matches your skin tone to use as a foundation and as a concealer. Then you can go one shade darker, which is the darker shade that's in there, and you can use the lighter shade as a highlighter or as a concealer. It was really important for me to have a formula that was gentle, that could be used on everybody. So it is fragrance free. If you smell a fragrance to it, there is elements in there like the aloe vera, things that you may smell, but there is no fragrance. It is really fresh and really good for your skin. I say fresh, and that reminds me to say that this product, because of the way it's sealed in the can, nothing can get in. So people that typically break out from wearing makeup, it's generally the bacteria that has been added to it by just touching it and putting it back into the can. And over time, you continue using that, and you get into sort of this vicious cycle where you use the makeup to cover the breakouts, and then you break out again. So with this, that will never happen, because we say it's first time fresh every time you spray your face. So nothing can get in. And then for the same reason, nothing can get out as well. And so that means the water that's in there, the APT 200, the vitamin A, the vitamin E, the vitamin D, the aloe vera, everything that's good and healthy for your skin in there cannot evaporate. So every time you mist your face, you get a brand new 100% fresh formula every time. The bronzer is I do not leave the house without this on my skin. It gives me a glow that I had when I was in my 20s. And it's kind of funny. I say it's the glow without the disco. There is no glitter in it. It literally is a pearl that is the same golden caramely shade that you would use to give yourself a tan, but the pearls are crushed, triple milled, so that they're so tiny that they pick up the light and they give you a glow. But even you can use it on mature skin. So I use it on my décolleté, on my arms when they're showing, because I love the glow that I get. So it's great for face amp. Some of the questions I've been getting is, do I really need all three? All three of them have a very unique function. So if you're familiar with primers, you understand that their function generally is to fill the fine lines and pores and to create a smooth, even surface. So actually what it's doing is your skin surface is like this. So it just gives you a nice, even surface, and it softens every area. So like this skin around your eyes, you know, your eyelids, your lip skin is different than it is here. So it creates an even texture as well, but it also coats everything that you spray. So your eyelashes, your lids, your lips, your eyebrows. And so you're really getting 5 primers in one, in literally a 1-second mist. It's also completely clear. So it's a great product to practice with. And, you know, the first couple of times you spray your face, you know, there's a little bit of a learning curve because you're going to find out what is the perfect amount for you in the distance. So when you spray, you turn sideways. So the product was tested on people, not on animals, and it is good for the environment. It's healthy for you. It's healthy for your skin. Have fun with it. Play with it. It's an extension of your skincare. We don't think about this as a makeup or a cosmetic product. There's only 8% pigment in the bottle, and so everything else that's in there is good for your skin, and it's beauty with benefits, and it will give you a instant airbrush perfection. And I think that that's great because, you know, it takes a while for us to start to see results with some products, but with this, when you apply it, you actually see the before and after, even on someone that has perfect skin. It gives that sort of blurred airbrush effect. And you know, makeup is like an accessory, but this is an extension to your skincare. And it's great for men too. They love it.